Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Enjoy whatever time we end up spending together. If you do not subscribe though, I will make sure that I have a really, really scary mask on and I stand at the end of your bed every night until you subscribe to me. Okay? Just know what you're signing up for if you don't subscribe here. But anyways, today is Mish Monday. So I'm taking two palettes. I'm making a look with them after I've ran a number, generated some shades out of them. And today's palettes are the Warlock palette here from Cosmetica and the Meant to Be palette here from Colourpop. I ended up creating this fun look right here. So if you want to see what shades I got, do a little palette bingo time and some makeup time with me. And then let's get into it. Hello, I have a matcha with some bubbles here from Caribou. I have a tummy ache. Woo! Anyways, today is Mish Monday. If you don't know what Mish Monday is and you haven't been here so you don't know, Mish Monday is where I take two palettes from my collection. I choose ones where the color stories are complete opposites, and then I run a random number, generate 3 shades on each. So I have two palettes. I have the Meant to Be palette here from Colourpop, which this is the color story. And then I have the Warlock palette here from Cosmetica, which this is the color story. There is some greens, but they're very, very opposite greens, but I feel like we're gonna end up with all greens today. But yeah, we're gonna random number generate some of these. But yeah, we're gonna random number generate some shades and we're gonna do a little makeup time. So let's go do this thing. Each of these palettes have 9 shades in them and we're gonna start with the Meant to Be. So I have it up on Google. 4 is that shade right there called Seltzer. Next, 9 is that shade right there called Chill Factor. And last but not least for this palette, 1 is that shade right there called Get Fresh. Now we have the Warlock palette. So 8 is that shade right there called Offering. Next, 9 is that shade right there called Eldritch. And last but not least, 4 is that shade right there called Profane. So here is the color story. It's super pretty. I see things. I think I've got this. This is fun. I really, really like this. So this side right here is the Meant to Be and this side right here is the Warlock. So we have Seltzer, Chill Factor, Get Fresh, Offering, Eldritch, and then Profane. Like I said, I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's super cool. Yeah. I'm gonna prime my eyes with some RE Beauty Sweetener Concealer, and then I'm gonna set it with some Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Chin some powder. Let me scooch in. I know that I keep doing halo eyes, but like, I don't know. Something about this is kind of just screaming halo to me. With like a fun, bright, like inner corner or something. With that green, if you take away the green, like, you know? We'll see what I end up doing. I've got some sort of an idea in my head, so let's do this thing. I'm also really rushed because I've done so many things today, so we will see how this ends up going, but I think we'll be fine. I think I'm gonna start with that Get Fresh shade right there from the Meant to Be palette, taking that on my Rephr 13 here and just taking that into the crease area to start with. Just because I haven't fully decided if I'm going to do halo eye or not, but this will be a good starter base for whatever direction I end up going in. I think when I've used this Meant to Be palette for Mish Mondays, it's been some of my most favorite looks. I will try and remember to leave those in the description below. It was actually one of my best videos. Like the video when I used this one like really popped off for whatever reason, which made me really happy. But yeah, I like this palette a lot, which is weird because I'm not like a monochromatic person. And I don't know if like pastels look that like good on me or anything, but It is what it is. Like, that's so bomb. For whatever reason, like, my eye shape is, like, really just being really bomb today. So, yeah. Let's just stick with this palette for a bit, and then, like, we can work our way into that Warlock one. We're gonna go in with that Seltzer shade right there now. Still same brush, just because why not? I'm just taking it a little bit below that Get Fresh shade. By the time that this is going up, I have had a week. I am in Arizona when this goes up. I will have taken my acuplacer test for college. What else? Done my training for work. Like, I've got all the things covered. I think I am going to do a halo eye because why the hell not? So just taking that Seltzer shade into right here. I just really like these colors. Yeah, I have an idea for how I think this is going to go. I just hope that, like, it ends up working is my thing. I also am wearing a red shirt to work, so we'll see how this makeup ends up going with that. We're gonna go in with that Chill Factor shade right there now. Again, still rougher 13, because why not? And then just taking it out here. Giving it some depth. I'm really, really liking this palette, like, a lot. Is it weird that I might bring this one with just to use it a bunch because I think I'm really liking it that much and, like, gonna rank it high in my palettes of the year? I can't even remember when I got this one. I think I've had it for a while. I think I got it in one of their, like, mystery boxes. Also, I have declutters coming at some point. It's just gonna be, I'm just bringing a little bit more of that Chill Factor. But it's only gonna be about palettes because I don't really bring any other makeup into my collection unless I need it. Like, I'm not really, I'm kind of just blending this in here, cleaning that off, and maybe bringing in a little bit of that Seltzer shade there up just a little bit more here because we did kind of lose it. I don't really get, like, face products unless I desperately need them or, like, have a want for them. So I don't have a bunch that I would get rid of. And to be fair, it's just been me, like, using them. So it's not like there's much, you know? It just doesn't make sense for me to do a declutter for when I don't need to declutter, when all I really need to declutter is my palettes. Anyways, moving on. We are going to go in, I think, with just the tiniest amount of that Profane shade right there. Going in on my Refer 13 here. I think this is a different one than I used. But yeah, that green Profane shade right there. Taking some of that and just bringing it into here. I'm also really getting into the book that I'm reading right now. So anything else that I do, I'm just like, this isn't my book, you know? Okay, we're gonna switch over to my Refer 26 now. We're gonna go in with that Eldritch shade right there. And we're just going to plop that dark purple shade. Not a lot of pigment yet because we'll build it up just to see what I end up liking. But taking it over that Profane shade. I smell like gas because I filled the truck up with gas. And I'm not the best at it. So I maybe got some on my hands. But I've, like, washed my hands like 5 times. So I'm like, maybe it's just stuck in my nostrils, you know? But yeah, just taking that Eldritch shade like that. I'm going to blend it in. I really do like how that's looking right now. Going in with my Rephr 13 that I used for the mint and just blending that Eldritch shade in here. We finished watching Frankenstein. We had to split between 2 nights because we got tired. But the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein was so freaking good. It was so good. If you've not seen it, you need to watch it. It was so freaking good. I've debated about using a primer for this shadow, but I'm also feeling kind of lazy, which is funny because all you gotta do is just go, psh, you know? But that's where I'm at. So I'm going to use that Offering shade that we got right there from the Warlock palette, going on my Rephr 21. This is my go-to shimmy brush. So this is my first time using this Warlock palette. But just taking that shimmer into right here. So just like so. I maybe should have used a primer, but it is what it is. I'm on Tom Crunch here, okay? Oh, that is super, super pretty though. I think this is what I'm going to leave it at for now. Yeah, I'm gonna put some liner on, I think somewhere, not up here, but like in here. Just kind of keep it subtle and lame for Nikki standards lately. And then I'll tell you all the details of my face because y'all know what I do now, okay? We know things. I'm freaking killing it today. This whole time thing is going very, very well. Okay, I went in with this NYX Epic Wear liner stick and Pure White down here. Not a lot of it, but just some of it. And then I went in with the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks blush palette, and I went in with Plump, and then the purples. And then I went in with the Dewdrops palette from Diveroon Cosmetics, and I went in with that drop shade right there as a highlight. I think it looks bomb. I almost went in with my Noctilucent because I need to like finish her off, but it is what it is. This looks bomb. I really, really do like it. Let's work on this under eye. I'm on a time crunch. Okay, okay, just roll with me. Moving you forward. Let's figure this shit out. I was listening to some Backstreet Boys before this because you can't go wrong with Backstreet Boys. I think I'm going to go in with that Seltzer shade right there from the Meant to Be palette. And I'm going to take that on my Rephr 03 here, and we're just going to bring that along the lower lash line here. Holy shit. Because my makeup, like my face makeup, is sitting so nice. I need to do a skincare video for you guys. I might do that because I realized I don't have a video. I only have one video going up last week. And I'm filming this a week ahead. I need to put some more content out for you. I'm going to go on with a little bit more of that Seltzer shade just in here. I did use that bright green. I realized essentially, but I don't need to bring it anywhere else. So I'm not. It's not cheating because I did use it. I'm gonna go in with that Eldritch shade right there, going in with my Rephr 23, and just smoking out right here. Ooh. Nice. I really, really like this. Like, this is looking so bomb. Okay, once I have that in there, I'm going to go in with that Offering shimmer shade right there. Same Rephr 23 that we just used. I'm popping it into that space that I left right there. I really, really like this a lot. I love the, like, the matte inner corner. Like, this is just so freaking bomb. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna figure out a lip, and then I'm gonna put some mascara down here. I like this a lot. Like, I really do. For lip, I ended up going in with this Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss Bomb in the color Frozen from the Frosty the Snowman collection. I love these so much. I'm picking these up on Black Friday, but I really, really like how this has turned out. It is so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Just, this is such a good freaking look. Here's a look at the look, though. I really, really like it a lot. It turned out so freaking pretty. I love it so much. Like, I really, really do. I was kind of scared when I got those colors, but I was also like, I know that I can pull this together, and I did, and this is bomb. Like, it's so bomb. If you guys made it to this point of the video, though, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I appreciate every single view, like, comment, whatever it may be. Like, I just appreciate you guys so incredibly much for being here and supporting me on this journey. So just thank you guys so much. A couple things before you go, though. Remember to not be a piece of shit, to be homophobic, to be transphobic, to be racist, to 2025, put your head in your ass, and do freaking better, and remember morals for makeup, okay? Okay. I need to go get ready for work, and I need to just, you know, finish my freaking book, okay? I'm at 14 of 25 of my 25 and 25 goal. I have 10 left, essentially. I have 10 left that I need to do before, like, 11:59 on December 31st. I've got this, okay? But I need to go, okay? But I hope you guys remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.